Hello and welcome to Matzo Ball Soup, a Team PB&J production. Thank you for
And
watching and we
right
hope
now
you
I'm
enjoy
gonna
our
go
film.
and walk into the kitchen, see if I can find my friend Jamie. Oh, there she is.
Hello.
Hello there. Looks like you're working on something in here.
I am. I'm getting ready to start cooking.
What is it that you're going to cook today?
I'm going to cook matzo ball soup.
Matzo ball soup. What is that?
It's Jewish penicillin.
Penicillin. That's what you take when you have an ear infection, right?
Or when you have a cold.
So why is it called Jewish penicillin?
Well, it's as many people eat chicken soup when they have an illness or their sore throat. My mom and my family have always made matzo ball soup, which is matzo balls, which is a dumpling, and put into chicken broth.
So it's like chicken and dumplings, so it's like the dumplings made out of flour, right?
Nope, it's not dumplings made out of flour, because actually, traditionally, matzah ball soup...
Hang on, let me, oh, okay. Alright, I see it.
Okay, matzo ball soup is made out of matzah meal, and that's traditionally eaten at Passover, which is a Jewish holiday, celebrated around Easter time for others, and Jewish observers aren't allowed to eat flour during that time. So
okay.
Matzah meal is not flour, and it's used as a substitution.
So what is matzah? Is it another kind of grain or something?
I guess so.
Okay. All right, that's good enough for me.
It's wheat flour.
All right.
All right, it contains wheat.
Oh, okay. So it's
Okay,
wheat. Okay.
Wheat.
That makes sense.
So. All right.
So what do you need to do in order to make this matzo ball soup?
Well, in order to make matzo ball soup, I
first have to-
primarily followed the directions on the back of the box.
Okay.
But with one exception, my mom puts onion powder in it.
Okay.
So I'll walk you through the steps of how I'm going to make it. All right.
All right.
And so I'm going to make 2 batches at once, so I'm doubling the recipe.
Okay.
So I'm going to put 1 cup
1 cup
of matzo meal.
Okay.
All right, and here's what matzo meal looks like.
Let me just get a close up of that.
Ooh. Okay.
So it looks kind of sort of like breadcrumbs.
It does.
Okay. Looks delicious already.
All right.
Okay.
So.
All right.
Add 1 cup of matzo mix, matzo meal. All right. Then I'm going to add vegetable oil.
Okay.
And I'm supposed to add 4 tablespoons.
So now wait a minute. When I make dumplings, I use milk instead of oil. So why is it that you're using oil in this recipe?
The reason I have to use oil is because according to kashrut laws, which is kosher laws, Jewish people aren't allowed to mix milk and meat. And since we're going to have chicken broth, we're going to have our matzo balls in chicken broth, we can't have chicken broth and milky dumplings.
Because then we'd be mixing milk and
meat.
And then we wouldn't be kosher.
Dairy and meat, correct.
Okay,
So we use
I
vegetable
understand.
oil instead.
So how many tablespoons again?
Because I'm doubling the recipe, I'm going to put in, 4 tablespoons of vegetable oil.
Okay. So let's watch you do that.
1,
Perfect.
2, 3, 4.
Okay.
All right.
Good work.
Okay, so we have, and then I'm going to add my eggs.
Okay.
All right.
So how many?
I'm going to use, because I've doubled my recipe, I'm using 4 eggs,
Okay.
and they're lightly beaten. So I've already taken the opportunity to mix them up a little bit,
All right.
and I'm going to add them to my mixture.
Yeah, you are good. This is just like watching the Barefoot Contessa.
Thanks. Okay.
All right.
And I think from there, and I add the salt. All right, and I'm going to add 2 teaspoons salt.
All right.
And I'm also, after this, going to add my onion powder. That my mother suggests adding. And I'm going to do it like this.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Now that wasn't very scientific.
It wasn't.
Okay, that's good. That's good enough, though. You're the chef.
I'm
so
the
I will
chef,
defer.
so I'm gonna.
So for the folks at home, can we say that was about a half a teaspoon?
That was probably half a teaspoon. You could probably add a little bit more.
Okay. All right. So
a little
half,
onion
maybe
flavor
maybe a
isn't going to
teaspoon.
hurt you. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to blend, and you can.
Yeah. That's something right there.
That's something.
That looks like something.
It looks like something.
I smell it.
It smells delicious.
Yeah.
It doesn't look all that appetizing yet, but it also hasn't been cooked yet.
That's true. That's true. So now you've mixed that
So
stuff
I
up.
mix this up, and then we have to put it into the refrigerator for about 15 minutes.
Okay. So, what about this 2 tablespoons of soup stock or water that I'm reading about?
Sorry.
So I think that you should use 4 tablespoons of...
And since you did such a wonderful job making chicken broth the other day, I'm going to take your chicken broth.
Okay.
I'm going to add 4 tablespoons.
Yeah. Okay.
4.
All right.
Tablespoons. Blend that in.
Okay.
It's getting pretty sticky.
It is.
Mm-hmm. But the soup will soften it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It smells great.
Mm-hmm. And that's when you'll start to absorb that liquid.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Okay.
Looks great.
So, now that that's all mixed together, now I'm going to put the matzo meal into the refrigerator for 15 minutes.
Okay. Makes sense.
And then, after that, we'll come back and show you the rest of the steps.
All right. So welcome back. Right now we're going to find out what professional chefs usually do while their matzo balls are in the refrigerator. So Jamie,
Yes.
what are you doing while your matzo balls are in the refrigerator?
All of my graduate school homework.
Oh, homework, huh?
Yes.
How's it coming?
Well, I'm challenging my brain in new
Hey,
ways.
wait a second. This doesn't look like any homework I ever saw.
Well, you've never been to...
Oh,
I died.
No.
Now I'm getting to my school homework.
Okay.
I was snooding. You all should try.
Okay, the clock is telling me that our requisite 15 minutes for refrigerating the matzo balls has been completed. So now it's time to do what?
It's time to take the matzo meal out of the refrigerator.
Oh my gosh! What in the world is all that stuff in there?
Grad students aren't eating too poorly, are they?
No, they are not.
I guess 2 grad salaries are better than 1.
I guess so.
All
Okay.
right. So the next step is to take a small spoon, kitchen-sized spoon. Oh, sorry. We boil 3 quarts of water. Okay.
So how many cups is that again?
That would be 12 cups.
Didn't listen to the producer's warning, did we? So we boiled that 12 cups of water.
Yes, and which I've been working on while the 15 minutes has been counting down.
Okay.
All right, and I'm going to add 2 cubes of chicken bouillon
Okay.
to the
Can we
water.
see what one of those cubes looks